Alright, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do another unboxing. Surprise, surprise. And today's box, we're going to do the Bass Pro Shops bait box. This thing, I've never bought one before. It's about 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. And you buy them obviously, Bass Pro Shops, Cabelas. I bought mine at Cabelas. We don't have Bass Pro Shops where I'm at. And it's not a mystery box. They do tell you on the back what it includes, but it's more or less a kind of like a starter kit for, you know, what they say, your typical bass baits that you're going to want to throw. I don't think it's not season particular, like spring, summer, fall. It's not season particular. Just you got some good baits in here. Well, I don't know, I haven't opened it yet, but this is the unboxing we're going to do today. I saw these, and there's another one a little bit different, but I saw them in the store as I was walking by, doing some Christmas shopping, and I guess I bought myself a gift. But I wanted to do an unboxing. I wanted to see what's inside and show you guys as well. There's a lot of boxes out there, bait boxes, Mr. Tackle boxes, all sorts of stuff out there. So I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of an insight of what this is. And opening the box, so they got all kind of pre-packaged in a big bag, and they got a box breakdown right here, showing you what's in the box. Pretty cool. Give you a little bit of a preview of what you're going to see. I'm going to tear this bag open and just dump it in there. Now, since it's from Bass Pro Shops, so it's all Bass Pro Shop brand lures, which I guess I don't have a complaint with that. I like a lot of Bass Pro Shops lures too, so I don't have any issues with theirs. I don't use them that often, but when I have, I don't have any complaints. So first one we're going to jump in here is the Laser Eye Spinnerbait 1/4 ounce, and this is the white chartreuse. Got to be honest with you, anything white chartreuse, I mean, I throw that color a lot for a spinnerbait. I mean, a lot. Even in lakes where I don't have any kind of a shad or any kind of a bait fish that resembles any kind of white at all. The closest thing I would have maybe is crappie, but even in lakes with bluegills and perch, maybe the perch a little bit, maybe a little bit of flash from the willow blades there. But I throw this, you know, lakes, you know, especially with dingy dirty water and rivers, it really excels for me anyways. So pretty good bait here, chartreuse white, and I'd be able to throw this just about anywhere. So that's right out of the gate there. That's a good color. And then we got a square bill coming up next. Okay, so this is the first time seeing a lot of these, so I'm kind of reading them off the package, so forgive me. This is also a Laser Eye from Bass Pro Shops, XPS. The XPS stands for Extreme Performance Series. This one is 2 3/4 length. It's a 1/2 ounce, and it dives. It's a square bill. It dives 5 to 6 feet. I like that color. I like that color a lot. Looks like a bluegill color. Yep, Nitro square bill. Is that their color? Neon bluegill color. I like that color. I might actually even put that in the box and put that in the boat just because of the color itself. Nice. That bait, I mean, it's a square bill. Throw it. Rocks, you know, the square bill is pretty versatile. You can throw it pretty much anywhere. Typically, you're gonna want to bang it off of cover, or, you know, like rock, wood, you know, but you don't have to. You can throw it around weed edges and, you know, docks and stuff. You don't have to bang it off of stuff, although it does help, but you don't have to bang it off of anything. So that's good bait. Throw around rocks and other cover. Next, we got the Enticer swim jig. This is a 3/8 ounce swim jig, green pumpkin color. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but I mean, it's just standard swim jig. It's got a pretty good little plastic keeper. Let's see if I can. Got a hook, kind of like right back here. Hard to see it. It's got a pretty good plastic keeper there. A little bit of additional plastic keeper, so that way it'll kind of hook it on there, and less chance of it sliding down your hook. So I always like swim jigs, any kind of jigs. I love jigs. So this is gonna go, you know, I don't know if it'll go in the box, but we are definitely, you know, this has a place. Definitely has a place. It's a swim jig. Throw it, you know, in and out of weeds, pads, docks. This isn't, you know, it's got a pretty good stout hook. You can throw it in some heavier cover, but like I mean, a swim jig for me is very versatile. I throw it everywhere. I'll drag it on the bottom for all I care, and it works. It works. So, you know, give it a shot. That's a good swim jig there. Next thing we're going to jump into, it's a Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series. There's soft plastic worm. It's a finesse worm. It's a finesse worm called the Tournament Series. Heavy salt. I'm going to take one out of the package. It's a little hard to see. Looks like a 6-inch finesse worm. Got a little bit of a paddle on the tail there. I'm not sure on the color, what they call the color. They don't say it on the package. So maybe they do say it. I'm just blind. But I kind of like the color. Looks like it's got green pumpkin, red flake on the top, and then kind of a, I don't know what you call it, a cinnamon red. I don't know. It's kind of like an off-colored bottom color there. I could really see this working really well in very high-pressured waters and clear waters. Something where you're gonna need to throw something a little bit more natural. I could definitely see that working. So that's a good little bait there too. This is actually something different than what I have in my box already. So we may throw that in there and give that a shot. Going to another hard bait here. We got the XPS. This is it's a lipless laser eye lipless crankbait. The color we got is crawfish boil, and it's a red craw. It's a red craw color, and this thing's gonna work pretty good. I feel like for me, it's worked pretty good throughout any time of the year. But a lot of times, you know, the red color is is more productive in like the spring or in the fall, and it just gives bites. Excuse me, it just gives bites. So pretty good lipless crankbait there. Got some good rattles. Yeah, that'll get you bit. Going into some more plastics here. Something I don't really use. It's like a chunk. It's the Tournament Series, Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series bow hog. So it's like a plastic chunk. I'll take one out and show you guys. You already know what I mean. Well, I'm not going to take it out, but I'll take that out of there. They're within like a plastic sleeve to help keep them flat. That's kind of nice. But yeah, it's just like a little chunk that you throw on like a swim jig or something like that. I'm not a real big fan of chunks. I don't know why. I've just never really used them. Never really needed to. I really like the craw look, the realistic part of the craw look. So I never really needed to. Not that these won't work. I mean, I'm sure these will work. I'm sure these got their place, but just not for me, and that's okay. Not everything's going to be for everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that works out pretty good. White's a good color. You can throw on a spinnerbait. Probably throw it on more vertical instead of flat, so that way it goes through the water a little bit better. Going into some more plastics. The Tournament Series, all these I'm seeing are heavy salt. So this is another craw bait. So your package there, I'm going to take one out because you can't really tell what it looks like. but this is kind of a different color. I like that color. It's a clear with a bunch of different flakes in there. We got black. We got it looks like gold, blue, maybe a little bit of green, maybe not green. Yeah, there's a couple of green flakes in there. This is going to be really good for your. I could actually see smallmouth getting after this thing pretty good. You know, do a little Texas rig, throw it out there and just drag it. You know, and you can swim it too. I mean, why not? This is a pretty good natural color for any kind of pressured waters or, you know, very clear water. So nice craw bait. Looks like it's about a 3.5 length craw. So that's a nice bait there. We might as well just grab another plastic here. Looks like we got a beaver style bait here. Again, from their tournament series package. And this is like a finesse craw. Looks like their June bug color. I really like June bug color. This would be a really good little bait for smallmouth or any kind of pressured bass. Smallmouth sometimes, I don't know. They're weird. Sometimes they'll go after stuff like this, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're really picky on their colors, and sometimes they're not. But this is a very small, compact bait that you can toss, and you can flip it and pitch it and punch it. You're gonna need a smaller hook, of course. So that might hurt your hook sets or your chances of getting them fish hooked. But you never know. I haven't done that before. I can just see it working, but it's a beaver style bait, so it's not a lot of, the appendages aren't like sticking out quite a ways. So you can get down in there and it won't get hung up very well, very much. And even if it does, just pull the sides off there and toss her down in there. I really see this getting used really well for, say, a shaky head, and getting bit really well. I mean, on a shaky head and around docks. Definitely. That's that's my first thought of where I would throw it. It's good bait there. I have good color. Love the June bug color. And then we're going into a jig here. We got the Enticer jig. I'm gonna actually take this out of the package. This is 3/8 ounce. No. Yeah, 3/8 ounce. I'm gonna take it out of the package here because it's hard for you to see it. And it's like a football style head too. So there it is here. Right there. You see a little bit of a football style head. Pretty stout hook. Hooks, I don't know. I feel like the size of the head to the size of the hook, I'm not really a big fan of. Not that it won't work. I'm sure it will, and I'm sure it works just fine. But I'd rather see that hook just a little bit bigger because of the size of that head. But that's okay. I'm sure it'll still work just fine. Black and blue, can't go wrong. Love it. Can't go wrong for me, anyways. These style jigs, the football head style jigs, you could throw them just about anywhere, but you want to be careful because the football head, and that heavy, the size of head, when you drag it through cover, you're gonna hang up. It's gonna be like dredging the bottom. So I feel like a head like this better for like ledge fishing and coming off of rock, sandy bottom and just kind of dragging it around the bottom. I feel like that's going to be your best shot at getting a good bite with this style of a jig. But definitely try it out, wherever you want to. You might run into something where it does work really well, or maybe it doesn't, but gets good bites. So try that out. Another jig. We're getting a lot of jigs here, which is fine. I love jigs. This one's the Enticer Rattlin Jig Pro Series 3/8 ounce. White color jig here. I'm not gonna take this one out of the package. You can see it pretty good. Package looks like it's stapled together here, but it's a swim jig, and it's got a little rattle on it. right down here on attached to the hook. And I mean, I would probably throw maybe a white chartreuse plastic on this and just swim it. A little swim bait, or a craw. You can throw a craw on there too, and just swim it, or just throw, you know, just a white swim bait on there too. Maybe a 3 inch or 3.5, 3.8, somewhere in the 3s. I don't like to get too long, too crazy on there. I probably would trim the skirt down a little bit too, be a little bit more compact. Overall, looks like a pretty good jig. All right, last one in this box, and one of my favorites. It's a buzz bait. This is called the Laser Eye Buzzmaster. Got white chartreuse. And you know, white and chartreuse is one of those colors that I would throw for a buzz bait. It's not my first choice though. I mean, I'd either throw black and blue or a white. But white chartreuse is probably my next color that I would throw, and probably throw it around like rivers and you know, dingier watered lakes. And you know, you can throw it pretty much anywhere, just like I've said in my other videos. You can pretty much throw it anywhere. Just be careful of the, you know, the grass, or, you know, like say rice, because that gets wrapped around your blade, so it's not very weedless that way. But it is fairly weedless, and throw around docks. Really versatile bait, love it. So make sure to give these a shot. This is a 1/4 ounce, which is kind of like what I like, because I like to. I don't want to. Well, sometimes you got to burn it, but I get a lot of bites on the 1/4 ounce baits, to where I can just toss out there and slow roll it, and get those blades moving. But if the bait's not like flying across the top, sometimes they want a little bit faster and burning. That's great. Throw on a heavier weight, go. But I get a lot of bites off the 1/4 ounce baits, so make sure you give that a shot. And that's gonna do it for the box. This box, I mean, it's not like a mystery tackle box. It's not like you're being surprised by anything. They do tell you pretty much what you're gonna get. And so I mean, if you're thinking about something like this and you go to the store, take a look at the box, and if it doesn't look like it's a box that you think you'd like, or just you know something, you know, it's not for you, well, there you go. They tell you what's in there, and you can just, you know, save your money and go buy something else that's really going to help you out. Personally, I like the box. I think they've got a lot of good baits in there. You got your top water, you got your soft plastics. Soft plastics where you can throw on, like say, a Texas rig, shaky head, you know, maybe even a drop shot. You know, you can do something like that. And then you got your crankbaits. You got a lipless and you got a square bill. So, you know, pretty versatile box. No complaints from me. Like I said, it's, you know, Bass Pro Shops box or Cabelas box. I don't know, I like it. You know, maybe, you know, if you guys like it, go give it a shot and see what you think. But that's going to do it for this one. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have, thank you, appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next video.